Hi guys, welcome to my channel TJ's Delicious Cooking. And today I started recording late because this was not the plan. I have a simple recipe today, a simple treat treat that I decided I could share with you guys. Someone had visited and I made it for them, and she said my children loved it. They loved it so much they asked me several times to make it, but I don't know how to. Now, this is what I call cheesy stuffed potatoes. So we're using Irish potatoes. So what I did was grab two big Irish potatoes, which I cut in halves, and prior to now I baked them in my oven at 360 degrees. And what I did was I went ahead and I removed the middle, leaving enough at the edges so we can use it as a barrier. My hands are clean for those of you who are watching. They're washed, they're clean, and we're ready to go. So what I did was remove the inside of the potato, and we cream it with some butter. And I know children love sausages, so we're going to do one with some sausage. We're going to use, so here I've gone ahead and I did toss these are some chicken sausages, since nobody in this house eats pork. So this is some chicken sausages that I've diced into small bits, nice cubes for the children, and I've gone ahead and just lightly tossed them in a little olive oil, and we are going to combine it with the potatoes that we mashed, and we are going to use these as stuffing for two of the potato shells. So we are going to go right ahead and we are going to add these to the potato that we have mashed and creamed with some butter, and we are going to just combine these with the potato here. There's a lot of sausages here, because that's what they requested. Oh, we don't mind the potato, we want lots of sausages in it. So there we go, sausages, and we are going to combine this a little bit more, and then we are going to use a nice little spoon that I was using earlier. Let me find another, and we are going to use this and we are going to fill the potato with it. We're going to use that as filling, and we're going to fill it nicely. This is you want enough potato. And for this, I was trying to introduce these children to our nice tasty cheese that we have, our Jamaican tasty cheese, but somehow they don't acquire the taste, they don't like it. So I don't know how anybody cannot like our cheese, but they're not fond of it. So we're not going to force anybody to do. We're not going to force anything on them. We'll clean that little bit up after, and we're just going to add some more here, and we're going to fill it fix it. They said they want a lot of sausage. Jeez, so here they can't complain about the sausage at all. Can't complain about the sausage. So we are doing that. I am recording something, please. Don't need to record. So we already filled that one. So we are good with that. We are going to move this little bit that we have spilled right here. And we're going to put this aside. Now we have the second part. For those two that is over there, and what you requested was for her to get some saltfish, which I went ahead and I add our sweet pepper and a purple onion to it. I went ahead and I already creamed it with a little butter, and we're going to use this as our stuffing for the other two, and we should be good to go. Pardon me for the light. The one that I want to use was giving me a bit of bother. So for the other two, we're going to use this, and we are going to fill this with some saltfish, cooked saltfish we picked and we washed, and we pick it up, as we say in Jamaica, nicely how we want it. And this is what the mother requested, so we are going to do just that. We're going to do the second one. We have some spills. Oh, having a bit of spill here. But this should do. It should do. Alright. So we want to remove these spills, and I'm going to use a napkin to just remove this nicely, so we have it clean and ready. We're going to move this little bit that we have here as well. Alright, just clean up this a little bit, and we are good and ready with that. Now, as I said before, I was trying to get them to acquire the taste of our Jamaican cheese, but they are not for it. They are not for it. So a little of their kind of cheese. As a matter of fact, one asked me if I don't have the sliced cheese, which I don't know how somebody can like the sliced cheese over our Jamaican delicious cheese. So we're just going to have these right here. Right here, I think I stuffed this one a little bit too much, but that's what we're going to do right here. And we're going to see the outcome. For the other one, this one, okay, we want to get enough cheese. As they wanted enough sausage and cheese. Say, Auntie Tara, cheese it up. So we're going to do just that. For the one that asked me if I don't have the sliced cheese, and I did say yes, so what I'm going to do is to go ahead and just as I am pulling it off and it breaks in two, I am just going to put the cheese on top right here and layer it right there, and we're going to allow the oven to do its work with that. Now for this part with the saltfish, this is some vegetarian cheese that I went ahead and shred, and I am just going to sprinkle it on top, a generous amount. Because that's one of the requests. We want a lot of cheese and saltfish as well. So trying to accommodate as best as I can. Okay, so that's, don't mind the ones that spill over the sides. We won't watch that. But this is what you're going to do. And we're going to give it a few minutes in the oven, which is still hot, and we're going to give it a few more minutes for the cheese to melt nicely, and then you'll see the finished product. So there you have it in the oven, and we're going to give it some time, and then you'll see the complete dish. Alright, we're going to see what's happening. Really, the sliced cheese that these children love, as opposed to my nice vegetarian cheese that I shred and add to my potato. Wow. And there we have it, all completed. So you can try it at home. You can try with your son, your daughter. Let them play with whatever stuffing they want. Some people are not into Irish potatoes, so you can always swap it for sweet potatoes and just play with any stuffing. If I feel like I need one of this, I normally go like with callaloo or any other vegetable, mixed vegetable, any other vegetable that I feel, and then I would eliminate the butter and so on. But for most part I go with the sweet potato, and I'll just stuff it with some vegetable and I'll be good to go. You can play with whatever cheese. Some people like mozzarella cheese, they like all different kind of cheese, so you can play with whatever cheese that you want. You see me do the sliced cheese like he asked, so that's the end result. And here it's my vegetarian cheese with the saltfish stuffing, and looks delicious. We're ready and good to go. It's is hot now, so I won't trouble it. Allow it to cool a little bit before I attempt to cut, if he wants it cut, or if he wants to do the cutting for himself. But there we have the end product, or stuffed cheesy potato. You can try it, as I said, at home. Quite easy. Just get big enough size potatoes and whatever stuffings you want, and we are good. Alright, so this is the end product of our cheesy stuffed potato, and certainly ready to eat. Join me again right here on my channel, TJ's Delicious Cooking, for other recipes that will come up sometime soon. Bye, and thanks for joining me. Do try the recipe and let me know how it turns out. Give me your feedback.